Right, so quick update on what I've done so far to the survival air rifle. Now I think I've kind of got the essentials in here now, plus a few extras. I'll show you what I've got and then I'll kind of run through it. So we've now got on it a sling. Now this sling was given to me as part of an so you might remember the other video, as part of an like a kind of box set thing what me and Mike opened, and in it said it was a tactical sling. So I thought, well, I'll try it on this. Not perfect as a gun sling, but it would work, and it gives you paracord, you see, as well. It would have been better if this went all the way up, but that'll do, you know what I mean. If you're any good at making them, you could make yourself one, you know, but that'll do. But also it's attached here at the stock without drilling any holes, and here on the barrel same, without no special tools or any fittings. This kind of slides like a slip knot, I suppose. You put it on, tighten it up there and there. So also it's attached to barrel and stock, so if by chance the straps came off, your barrel would still be with your gun. It would be dangling, but it would still be connected, so you hopefully shouldn't lose your barrel. I've also wrapped part of the barrel in paracord, simply, you know, just to give you some more paracord. This isn't essential or anything, just, you know, something there. I put it up this end of the barrel rather than down the bottom, so that when you cocked the gun, it didn't get in, you know, caught up in here or anything, which it might do. I haven't actually tried it to see if it would have done. I just assumed it might, so I put it up this end. So we've got the straps. Also now I've got on it a little bag here. It is a pellet bag. It's not supposed to go on a gun, but I've rigged it up by making a couple of holes to fit a bag on. Now in the bag, there's plenty of room in this bag, is some pellets. So now we've definitely got pellets with the gun. So the gun is essentially ready to go, really. But what I've also done, oh no, actually it's not yet, because we need one more vital thing. So in here I've now got, I might have to change this a little bit, but in the two compartments there, as you can see, so in this one we've got pellets. There's about 40 in there, I think, and there's still room to put more. And that, funny enough, that's an e-cigarette e-liquid bottle, and that slides in there, perfect fit. You could put something underneath it. We've still got a little bit of space. Try and get that focus right. You've still got a little bit of space, like ½ an inch, but you could drop some stuff down the bottom and then put that in so it's about there. So we've definitely got pellets now. Now the other vital thing here, I'll bring the camera even closer for this, so hopefully you can see this. In this bag is probably one of the most important things, and we've got two little tools in here, both kind of homemade. This is probably the most important one, and it's a screwdriver end. And what I did, I just thought I'll give it a go at trying to drill it, just to see if I can. And I put a bolt for it. I thought if I can't drill it, it doesn't matter. But I managed to drill it and managed to put a bolt through it. So you hold it kind of like a little small one like that. Now I just about do those two bolts up. Now if you lost that as an emergency, you may be able to use this, which is just a reshaped coin, but I've done it so it does fit both of the bolts. So with them and the pellets, now the gun's ready to go. I'll give you another option for the screwdriver, which I thought of, is this. But you can see the size difference. But this is, you know, one of those, you stick the screwdriver end in there, and then this end goes in a drill or whatever, or in a different type of screwdriver. But what I've done, I've just built it up with tape to make it into like a mini screwdriver. This works good, but the size of it is quite big, so I'd rather have two smaller ones than one large one. But with that and the pellets, we're now essentially ready to go with the gun. And there is more room where these go, there's plenty more room to put other things. Right, so I'll put it together for you so you can see how it works. So, you know, we've got our screwdriver end out. You want to keep these and put these back on afterwards, otherwise you're going to lose them. And if you get this one, you can put this back over here. If you have it far enough down, won't get in the way of the barrel if you have it down there. Now the only thing with this little screwdriver is you can undo these quite easily with it, but you can't really. I'm not sure if it'll undo these or this one, because it needs quite a lot of pressure on it. So what the best bet might be is if you make one of these, make it with one where you can take this bolt out and put a larger, longer bolt in to give you a lot more leverage to undo it, whereas I've left it small so it goes in and just stays like that. It would have been better if this comes out, the bolt comes out, you put a longer one in. Do you know what I mean? The only other things I've yet to find yet is I want to get a spare one of these bolts. And then a spare little one as well, and keep them in the stock. But the thing is, with a gun like this, you're not really going to be taking it apart and keep, you know, taking it apart and putting it back together. You just want to have it small to carry in your pack. When you're out there, you're more likely to put it together and leave it together. That's the gun put together. And we've got our gun bag there. I'll see if it would maybe... Actually, it wouldn't have fouled it, look. If I'd have put the cords down the back end, it wouldn't. So this could go down here if you wanted to, or you could cover the entire barrel in paracord if you really wanted to. Right, so there's the survival air rifle. Oh, once you've done that, you get your little tools, put them back in your compartment again with whatever else you've got. So that's probably the most important thing in there. Your pellets and your screwdrivers. Now another thing I would do, there's a bit of tape here. I would, when this is being put away to be stored, put a bit of tape around this and this, you know, the cap at the end, so that it can't accidentally be moved. You know, tape it closed. And the other thing I've done, I have put a slight bit of tape, Gorilla Tape on there, just to give it a bit more, you know, it's not so smooth now. But there it is. If you can think of any other things I could do, whatever, let me know. Like a couple of people have said, yeah, I could have cut it off here, and I probably could have cut it off about there and made it much more smaller, but I don't want to ruin this gun. I want it to be left as a gun what can be put back together completely normal again. So I can take all this off and have the gun exactly the way it always was, or I can have all this stuff on and have it as a survival rifle. Right, anyway, hopefully you could see that from that distance. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you later.